Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has previously talked about lawyers on the show before. Unlike Mary, she saw red flags early. Janelle absolutely knew Kody and Robyn would try to cheat her out of her share of Coyote Pass. As the deadline to pay off the property looms on screen, viewers will see Janelle come to a rough decision. In a new teaser, she details the moment she knew she had to hire a fierce attorney to protect her financial assets. A Sister Wives teaser reveals Janelle's suspicions are growing. Earlier in the season, Janelle Brown suspected Kody and Robyn were up to no good. She tried in vain to warn Mary, who largely brushed her off. In a teaser for Sunday night's episode, Janelle admits she's going to seek legal protection. Kody and Robyn have left her with no other choice. Janelle and Mary are still left guessing about the fate of Coyote Pass. Tune into #SisterWives, Sunday at 10/9, say, the official Sister Wives account posted on Facebook. "I'm meeting my real estate agent on Coyote Pass," Kody shares in the clip. There was an email saying he had been talking to the right people, and Mary and I are like, "Who are the right people? Who are you talking to?" Janelle recalls in a confessional. "That was when I knew I had to for sure get a lawyer." Although it was a very short clip, plenty of Sister Wives viewers had something to say about the situation. Everyone is curious to know what ultimately happened to Coyote Pass and the money the family pumped into it. In the comments, viewers made it blatantly clear they wanted Kody and Robyn to be held responsible for their lying and scheming. It's hard to know exactly what happened next, but everyone expressed they wanted Mary and Janelle to come out on top. Kody previously admitted he would screw them over if Robyn would let him. Facebook users left comments, including, "Kody will take them to the cleaners if given a chance. I'm cheering for Janelle and Mary to get what they are owed." Finally, this is what we have been waiting for. Bring it, Janelle. Robyn and Kody, and the most unethical, manipulative cheaters why TLC continues to keep these two on is ridiculous. He truly disgusts me. The way he has disrespected these women and his children is unreal. Will you tune into Sister Wives this Sunday night? Catch the new episode at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC. Until then, follow TV shows Ace Online to keep up with the latest news and updates on the Brown family. In the world of reality TV, few families have captured the public's attention as much as the Brown family from Sister Wives. Over the years, viewers have watched the intricate dynamics of Kody Brown's plural marriage unfold, with his 4 wives: Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. Navigating the challenges and rewards of such an unconventional family structure. However, it wasn't until recently that Janelle Brown, the second wife in the family, revealed the pivotal moment when she realized it was time to lawyer up. The phrase "lawyer up" has become a staple in conversations about legal battles, often signifying a turning point in a relationship or situation. For Janelle, this moment didn't come during a dramatic, headline-making event, but rather in a slow buildup of emotions and realizations. As her marriage with Kody began to show signs of strain, Janelle's awareness of her personal and legal rights took center stage. Janelle had been a loyal and pragmatic wife within the family, often choosing to stay out of the drama that surrounded Kody's relationships with his other wives. She had, for a long time, embraced a sense of harmony, acting as the mediator and voice of reason within the family unit. However, the changing dynamics of her relationship with Kody and his shifting attention toward his other wives, particularly Robyn, began to chip away at her patience and sense of stability. It was around this time, when Kody's growing emotional distance became more palpable, that Janelle began to consider her options. Throughout Sister Wives, fans have witnessed Kody's strained relationships with all of his wives. But for Janelle, the tipping point came when Kody's actions became more than just personal grievances and began to infringe on her own security, both emotionally and legally. While the family had initially thrived in a relatively unconventional but supportive arrangement, cracks began to appear in their foundation as Kody's role as a husband became increasingly difficult to balance with his role as a father and the head of a multi-wife household. The moment that Janelle knew it was time to lawyer up didn't come in a single confrontation, but rather in a realization that her place in the family was no longer as secure as it once had been. As Kody seemed to grow more focused on his other wives, particularly Robyn, Janelle began to question her own value within the family. Her feelings of being overlooked and underappreciated were compounded by a deeper understanding that her marriage, though still legally recognized in the eyes of some, was no longer being treated with the same reverence as it once was. It was during this time of emotional unrest that Janelle realized she needed to start protecting herself. She had been in this marriage for years, enduring both the challenges and triumphs of plural marriage, but the absence of legal protections, particularly in a situation where love, time, and resources were shared among multiple people, began to loom large. Janelle knew that in order to safeguard her own future, she needed to ensure that she had legal counsel that could help her navigate what could potentially become a complicated and contentious separation. I was at a point where I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm done, Janelle reflected in an emotional moment. Her decision to seek legal advice was not born out of spite or anger, but rather out of a desire for clarity and understanding in a situation that had become increasingly murky. As a mother of 6 children and a woman who had spent over 2 decades in a plural marriage, Janelle was well aware of the importance of securing her financial, emotional, and personal well-being. The realization that Kody's priorities no longer aligned with hers, that her relationship no longer had the same foundation of partnership and trust, made it necessary for her to take control of her own future. In many ways, Janelle's decision to lawyer up was a moment of empowerment. For years, she had followed Kody's lead, assuming that the complex family structure they had created would somehow keep them together. But as the family dynamic shifted and Kody's emotional and physical attention began to wane, Janelle had an epiphany. No one could protect her future but herself. The process of hiring a lawyer was not an easy one. It meant confronting the reality that her marriage, the one she had worked so hard to sustain, might be coming to an end. It meant facing the uncertainty of what would come next, both in terms of her relationship with Kody and her place in the family. But it also meant taking a proactive step toward reclaiming her life. While Janelle's journey is still unfolding, her decision to seek legal counsel serves as a reminder that regardless of the unique circumstances one might find themselves in, self-care and self-preservation should always come first. In a family where loyalty and sacrifice were once at the forefront, Janelle's decision to lawyer up represents a shift in the narrative, one that prioritizes personal growth, independence, and the courage to stand up for oneself. As the cameras continue to roll on Sister Wives, viewers are sure to witness how this chapter in Janelle's life unfolds. Whether or not she ultimately chooses to divorce Kody or pursue a new path in her marriage, one thing is clear. Janelle Brown is no longer willing to remain in the shadows. She's stepping into her own power, one legal consultation at a time.